a very boring match. It's India versus Bangladesh. Someone says he never had problems with his wife, the other addresses to my wife. And then they get into this whole debate. Common sense, hope, also sad lives. It happens. I'm alright with it. I know monkeys can have children without getting married. They can't get their children married. I also know elephants can have children, but they can't play with the grandchildren. I also know that the divorce rate is some 50 odd in America, 37 in Europe. America and Europe is not the world, my friend. If you take 6 billion people, it's around 8%. 35 with the pass marks, man. We have 93. And Pakistan talks of slavery. He doesn't know it was abolished with the blacks when Abraham Lincoln's time. In any case, he talks about owning people. He talks about one owning the other, and high funda philosophy. He's still living with Aristotle. The world has changed. You know, Aristotle is dead and gone, and the world has changed. We are way beyond Aristotle. He still goes to management, master and slave, and whatever. Parthivan's not married, he won't even understand. Ravi had a point, and you know, actually a good one. But Ravi got, as usual, into technical jargon of this is social and this is illegal. And all together is marriage. Get that straight. It's not one different from the other. It's not because I have 2 hands and 2 legs and 1 face and 2 eyes and all don't look similar and all contradict each other. I'm not a human being. All together, I become a human. Do we do it for social purposes? Do we do it for contractual purposes? Do we do it for this purposes? Contract is to make my parents happy. That, boss, we are not separate. Libido maybe is my interest. I don't know. Okay. It's both interesting. I don't know. And love. Nobody is asking you to leave anything for love. You must be stupid. You have to gain everything from love. So whoever sang that song again in the 1970s lived in a different world. Very interesting. No woman world, no man world. Anyway, this is what I understood of what Bangladesh played. Now what I understand of what Australia played. I feel they put a 500 runs on the board because by default that's the score. They didn't need to work hard at it. Very average speeches about censors and living in relationships and all that. But see, he's so convincing. We don't need to say formality, stand here and just say, an institution has failed. And how does an institution fail? How does it fail? Has it shut down? No, we're all shamelessly mad. We crack 100 jokes about it. Has the institution shut down? No. Death happens every day. Has life failed? People die in accidents and all. Has life failed? Marriages failed, the institution. See, that's all I have to say. The rest is time pass and, you know, some humor and little attack on my opposition. But then, I think I had my answer there. If pass marks is 35 and we are at 97, let's forget it. And whoever told you marriage is supposed to be this perfect harmony where nobody fights and there are no problems. But you tell me one thing in the world that you will get beaten up and stick to. Whether a man beats a woman, and it's wrong the example because women also end up beating men in enough cases. But then, who sticks? I agree that marriage is an institution and who in his right mind wants to be in it. But all of us love to be in it, that's the problem. So we can stand here and go on debating on the technicality of marriage, the institution of marriage, I want to know one thing. Oh, good bell, I don't want that band baja bell, so I'll end with one thing. Has this debate failed? Has this debate failed? We didn't have Rajdeep Sardesai as the moderator, we had Arnab Mukherjee as the moderator, who was more a dominator. So some people in the crowd are offended that the questions were not. I was not happy that I signed a film with Vivek Oberoi and it was not announced. And here people were not given enough time. All these put together, has this failed? Yes, my opportunity to brag with people. But then, passing out of here, if anybody wants to say anything failed, there are only 2 ways. Either it shuts down, or it's in such a bad time, a shape that's it's in ICU. I see you, and I don't see marriage in it.